Welcome back everyone to my Let's Play of Legend of Zelda Oracle of Seasons linked game, which is why I'm starting here in Oracle of Ages, because I have a few secrets that I have to give to people here in Ages, and then take the secret back to Oracle of Seasons. So the first one here is got to give to Mayor Plen. We got this secret from the Gold Subrosian, where the Bonflower was, in Subrosia. And he basically said, like, you know, Mayor Flynn did a lot of stuff for me, I want to thank him, but I can't do it, you know, I'm embarrassed. So we do that, and as a reward for that, we end up getting the ring. And this is a spin ring. Not really all that useful. I think it allows you, when you charge up a spin, you do 2 spins rather than 1. Next we're going to warp to Crescent Island, and we were given that secret by that Moblin in the Great Moblin's ruined lair in Holodrum, and he told us to take it to the Tokay on Tokay Island, and we're going to do that right here. And this one unfortunately involves a minigame. It involves the minigame from the Tokay past, where you had to feed all the Tokay that walked by. Really tough minigame, really hard. You just gotta keep trying it. Luckily, there's no cost to play it. You just gotta keep trying it until you get like a good pattern. Sometimes it seems like some patterns are impossible to do. I thought maybe you can be able to use Pegasus seeds, but no, they take them away from you. I know they take your items away and they just give you the power glove to lift stuff. Well, I was hoping that maybe you can like select Pegasus seeds, but it didn't work out. So, and sometimes they just come out too fast that, you know, you just end up missing. So you just gotta, like I said, it's just playing the odds, I guess. You just keep playing and playing. I did pretty good here. I actually ended up seeing the red Tokay, which is the last Tokay, but I ended up missing one. Yeah, I ended up missing one. Coming up pretty soon, I think. It's gonna be a little too early. Yeah, there we go. I missed it. So that was a decent pattern, but after about like 5 or 6 tries, I ended up getting it. So you saw the gist of the game right there. So I'll just forward it to the end here. There we go. Last Tokay fed. And the prize that we get for that is a bigger bomb bag. So now we can hold 50 bombs. And here's the secret that we'll get to for and Holodrum. And that'll increase our bomb bag capacity over there as well. And then the last secret that we got was from the Red Goron to the near Bigoron in Holodrum. And he said that he had an old diary and that he was going to release the Elder Goron in Labrynna. So we have to go to the past, and then we'll go talk with the Elder Goron. Normally he's in a cave, but he's moved on to the target game, not the target cards, the target game. So we're gonna have to go visit him in the past. We're gonna have to go visit him in the past, but we're gonna warp to the present because it's easier to get there. It's kind of complicated to get to him. Speaking of complicated, Goron Mountain is so complicated in this game that I totally forgot that I planted a Gasha seed and never collected it. So I'm going to collect that right now. And there's the nut right there. Let's collect it. And it's just going to give us a ring, but it's not a ring that we need. Like I said, Maverick has collected all the rings he needs except for that boomerang ring. And that tree there doesn't give the level 5 rings. I'm going to get the right one. We go Rolling Ridge. Now warp to the present, and warp back to the past. It's just so much easier to get to the target game in the present. Because as you can see, that waterfall isn't there anymore. You just wander around here, climb up this vine, which isn't there in the past, and then just warp back on the target card game in the present. Just like the bond bag upgrade, this is going to require Maverick completing a minigame. So it's a minigame he's pretty familiar with, the targeting game. But what he isn't familiar with is the sword that he's going to be forced to use. So we give the secret to the Goron Elder, and he's going to let us borrow the Bigoron sword. It's this really big sword that takes up both of your inventory spaces. Has a really wide arc to it. And he's going to challenge us to score 300 points with the Bigoron sword. Now it makes this a little harder than normal. Not only is the Bigoron sword just kind of cumbersome, but you don't get that nice pattern that you do when you play the target game normally, where there's an angel and a blue right next to each other straight ahead, so you're guaranteed to get 130 points right away. This one you're gonna have to rely more on like banked shots. Got lucky there, I didn't hit any of the holes. Not that it mattered because that strike moved all my misses, all on my points that I scored. So yeah, I always want to try to go for those angels. Without getting those angels, I would not have gotten 300 points. As long as you're getting positive points, it's okay. So it's okay if I destroy a red one here and there. As long as I'm making up for it by hitting a blue one as well. Obviously, you don't want to hit any of the imps. You don't want to strike out like I did there that one time. It's better to hit the ball and just have it push off to the side and get no points than miss the ball entirely and get negative 50. So I just managed to break it with 310, and because of that, we got the Bigoron sword. And I'll actually put that to use back in Holodrum when I take on Goma, the boss of level 4. With Data's playthrough, I defeated Goma by basically allowing him to have his claw still on. And I basically shot him with the seeds when he lifted his claw up to swing it at me. Different way you can do it now that's really easy with the Goron sword is you can use the Bigoron sword, to destroy the claw. Then that causes Goma to be a little bit more spastic. He like spits more fireballs and like sends these little bugs out. But it's a different way to defeat Goma, so I'll definitely show that off. First, let's get these rings appraised. I said the first one's going to be the spin ring that we got from Mayo Fen, and then the other one is just going to be that one we picked up from that Gacha seed. And then I might as well just talk to the snake here. I said I wasn't going to do it, but I'm so close I'm going to might as well just transfer that ring over. So the secret, give that to the red snake over in Holodrum, which is where I'm going to start right now. When we last left off in the Mako tree, where Furore is, and we are going to give her the secrets that we just got over in Labrynna. So again, the one from the Tokay, and also the one from the Goron Elder. And that's going to transfer the 50 bond bag over to Maverick here, and the Bigoron sword. Like I said, we'll put that Bigoron sword to use when we go to Dungeon 4. We'll actually be going to Dungeon 4, finally. We'll be doing a lot of side questings, side objectives. Maverick's getting back on task in this episode. He will not end up defeating Dungeon 4 because it's a longer dungeon, and as you can see, we'll all be pretty much halfway through the episode. But he can make a little bit of progress. Luckily, the way the dungeon works, when you first enter, you can, there's 2 paths. And we're going to go to one path where you just get a bunch of keys and then have to backtrack to the beginning. So it sets it up really nicely. It works out really nice. You'll see. The memory book, missing just 2 secrets. them later, of course. And we got Big Ron's sword as well. Just like the level 2 sword and the level 3 sword, Big Ron's sword can be used to smash signs and destroy pots. So you don't have to equip your power bracelet to lift up pots anymore. If you need to push them though, yeah, you still need to equip the power bracelet. So if we give this guy the red snake, that secret we just got from the red snake over in Labrynna, we'll transfer over that spin ring here. We also have the, thanks to the Goron from the last episode, Maverick now also has the level 3 ring box. Normally you get the level 2 ring box from that Goron, that's what Data did. But we got the level 2 ring box from a secret. So then the Goron just gives us the level 3 ring box. Let's try for this little ring secret. And then we'll select some more rings to carry with us. Not that we're really going to be switching rings often. That green ring is just so good. Good hybrid between the red ring and the blue ring. Blue, of course, doubles your defense, red doubles your offense. So we have the blue ring. We don't have the red ring yet. That's going to be, you get that later on from the Hero's Cave, I believe. Oh no, not from the Hero's Cave. You end up getting, it's an exclusive ring. It's from Seasons. So Data already has that one. And the blue ring you get in Labrynna here. So that one ring that I have equipped there, the heart ring, not really necessary, but basically you put that on and you slowly regenerate health. So that could technically be helpful. I don't see myself ever using it. And if I ever do get into a pickle where Maverick needs some help and maybe he's about to fight a boss or a tough room, it's there to help. So the quickest way to get to level 4 is to go into the underground, go where the pirates are, and then do a few quick screen transitions to get to that portal where those two Subrosians stole our feather the first time we came down here. This takes us up to Mount Coco and puts us right by this stump that we need to change the weather, the seasons of spring, and that unlocks that flower that will shoot us up to the entrance to Dungeon 4. Of course, when we get to the entrance to Dungeon 4, we're going to change the season again to summer to have a vine grow. We stopped the waterfall, so now we can't reach the entrance to level 4 in any season other than summer. Just like the poison moth layer. Change to summer, let the vines grow. Let's head on up. The dancing dragon. So we can go to the right or to the upper left here. We're going to go to the upper left. This will take us to 2 keys. And that allows us to basically go forward over to the left, and we go to the right, I mean, back at the entrance. So we get to clear out this little section of the dungeon. Hit this switch as we made our way past, but I unfortunately hit it twice. But that's okay, I'll be able to hit it on the way back. I'll show you off the Big Ron sword here. It takes up both item slots, so it doesn't matter if you need A or B, and you'll swing the sword. So it has that really nice arch to it. So we'll have to destroy the 2 of these pots. One in the center of the T, and then one to either side of the center. And that allows us to push the other 7 pots to these different buttons. And then the last button will end just as stepping on it ourselves. Yeah, Maverick doesn't have that cane of Samara that he had in Oracle of Ages. And He can transfer secrets between Labrynna and Holodrum, but he can't transfer items. That can, come in handy for quite a few puzzles here in this game. Obviously, some of the items in here would come in handy in ages, but it's not going to break the game. Speaking of breaking stuff, we're just going to break some pots. Let's look at some stuff. In the Hero's Cave, I'm thinking a little bit ahead. The floor where we left off, we couldn't proceed any further because we didn't have the slippers to swim. But now we have the flippers, we can proceed a little bit further. Can't really do much on the next floor in the Hero's Cave because we need the slingshot. And one of the rooms is going to be having to defeat a whole bunch of those enemies. When the room is like 95% filled with water. There's only going to be a few tiles that we can stand on to shoot the enemies with the slingshot. You could hope that they are nice and cooperative and come near the tile where you're standing, but most of them aren't going to cooperate like that. So we're going to be kind of forced to use a slingshot. Of course, we need the slingshot anyway to get to that room, because there's going to be a few torches that we'll need to light. Okay, and then we got the dungeon map. We're going to head over to the left here. Use a boomerang to destroy these bubbles. Let's take a little pathway here to go get another key. Because I am playing on an emulator, Game Boy Advance emulator, just like with Data, this puzzle is going to be a lot easier to complete because the Game Boy Advance runs a little brighter than the Game Boy Color that this game originally came on, or even the DS if you buy it from the eShop there. So yeah, you don't even need to light this torch to see where the floor is, but if you want to do that, you basically use your rock feather to cross some gaps. Light the torch from the top now. See where you're at and get you back to the treasure chest. And you can do the long way back. You can light the torch again and go backwards. Or if you have enough hearts, just fall in the pit. And that warps you back to the beginning of the room. Now we got these Yoko blocks. They're more famous for being in Mega Man games by Capcom, but you saw on the title screen this game was developed by Capcom, so I guess it's fitting that they put in these Yoko blocks, these disappearing pattern blocks. Luckily the pattern here isn't as complex as the ones in Mega Man games. It's pretty much they move slow enough that you don't have to anticipate where you need to jump. Again, flashbacks to Heatman stage, the worst pattern where there's you end up on a block and you have to anticipate when the block above you is going to appear. So you jump and then the block appears at your feet, and if you don't do it in time, your head's going to hit the block and you're going to take a lava bath. That's why I was just wait to finish Heatman stage until I got the item 2. Like Mega Man, I have a playthrough of Mega Man 1, 2, and 3, Mega Man X, and the first 2 Game Boy games. Dr. Wily's Revenge and Mega Man 2 on this channel as well. Mega Man, the other Mega Man thing, you just play with my cousin. He has the whole big collection. Big long sword, but Mega Man was kind of a thing that helped us bond and during tragedy, during family tragedy. It would also be tragic if you forgot this treasure here, so I'm going to pick it up now before I forget. Normally this would contain a jewel, one of the jewels that you need to get into the Tong Runes, but this one's been moved, so you might even think to look here. But before I forget, I figured I got a little bit of time, so I just, like I said, I usually step out of the dungeon, step back in and save my game. This saves you at the last door that you entered. So it's like, well, I'm leaving, heading back in. Before I head back in, I'll get that money, so that money will be put to use eventually, like I said, to buy out the seeds in the secret shop. But that'll be in a future episode. Next episode, let's finish Dungeon 4. Take care, have a good one. Thanks for following along. Bye.